guys, and we're enjoying every minute of it yesterday and every minute of it today. Kevin Burns here, obviously. I see Kevin Burns sitting back there. All right, Kevin. Good to see you, Kevin. Yeah, we love you, man. Is Sally here? We love you. Oh, there she is. Oh, we love you way more, Sally. Good to have you here. So, what do you got? What questions you have?
With all of that said, John, how did today go?
Say again?
With all of that said, practice and so forth, how do you think this practice went today?
I thought it went well. I thought the guys were into it. It was fast. You know, we did a good job of handling the tempo. It's a fast practice with no contact, you know, which is always a little bit of a challenge. And our guys have done a really good job of that yesterday and today, of making it fast, executing, trying to make the right calls, play with good technique, and then not run into each other. You know, it's not as easy as it sounds. So I thought the guys did a good job with that. We got a long way to go as a football team, Mike, for sure. And, you know, pretty much every area, but the guys are working at it.
John, I mean, this is voluntary. Lamar Jackson's not out here. Have you talked to him, or do you have a sense of his plan over these weeks?
Yeah, we've been down this road many times, right, through the years. So I'll just let Lamar speak for himself on that. It's for him to talk about. You can ask him.
John, traditionally, quarterback is kind of that exception. We know veterans aren't here voluntarily quite often, but is it a concern not having them here?
It's not for me to speak for somebody else on that. You know, it's up to him to speak for himself on that.
Coach, the addition of Fuller, what's he do for your secondary? And you got a lot of talent back there now. Yeah. How do you get those snaps for those guys?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They'd be playing snaps for these guys. We found that out last year. You know, so he's a veteran. He's a veteran player. He's from Baltimore, as you probably know, and Mount St. Joe's High School. So he's a proven corner. Knows how to play the game. Fits what we're trying to do right now in the secondary really well. I think his veteran presence is going to add a lot to our defense. I think it finishes off our secondary in terms of, you know, never say never, right? But for now, I feel really good about that group back there. I mean, really good about the secondary personnel-wise.
Related to that, we saw Brandon Stevens play a lot on the outside. I know he's cornerback in college,
Yeah.
safety here. Are you looking at him a corner? Is it the kind of thing we're just going to try him all over and keep it up with him?
It's almost like you're saying, Bo. It's almost like we're not so much trying him all over. We're kind of playing him all over, you know, because he can. He's very versatile. We've got a lot of safeties. You know, we added another corner now, so there's a lot of depth in there. But he can play outside. He looked good today doing it. He can go inside in the slot. He's done well with that. He can play safety. We haven't played as much at safety in these last two practices, but I would say he's a corner/safety instead of a safety/corner at this point in time.
Joe, what do you like about what you've seen from Kyle Hamilton so far now that he's been on the field for a little bit?
Yeah, really, I like his demeanor. You know, kind of a calm demeanor guy, and he's picked up the defense exceptionally quickly so far. Not that he's been perfect, but he's studying. You can tell he studies hard at it, and he's got a good grasp on the defense already. So he's moving around really well.
John, how exciting is it to see Marlon back and playing as much as he is, and knowing there are going to be others to come coming off of injuries being such a big story?
Yeah, it's a big deal. You know, I sit up here and try to play cool on that, but it wouldn't be real. You know, it's exciting to see Marlon out there. He's practicing. He's been going full speed for quite a while now. Marcus is in great shape. You know, he's coming along really well. We've seen him. He's been back in the building rehabbing. So excited to see him in training camp, and all the other guys are, you know, kind of in line for that right now.
John, early in OTAs, what is the kind of thing that you as a coach are looking for from the guys?
You know, you're looking for guys, and we tell them we're not competing against each other. You know, there's no physical contest out here at all. That's what they got to understand. You're competing against your ability to execute and to move and to communicate and to have perfect technique at high speed without running into each other. You know, so that's what you kind of look for. I like to see crispness, like to see execution. I would think, you know, day 2 compared to day 4 will be different compared to day 10. You know, we should see a lot of improvement.
Coach, what are your early impressions of Stout as far as holding and punting?
He's got a big leg, I can tell you that. You know, and even when he misses it, it still goes pretty far, which is kind of cool. That's good. He's got good misses, I guess you could say. Holding, he was perfect today, holding, so that was a good start.
Hey, Coach, how different it was for you guys to have Sam Good as a new coaching staff?
It was different, you know. Punt practice seemed a little quieter and calmer out there. I don't know why, but no, Sam is an intense dude, you know, and having him with those guys and with the young guy, Stout, is just a blessing for us.
Coach, wide receivers obviously a big topic. How excited are you about your young wide receivers and seeing them all kind of develop and step into bigger roles?
Really excited about it. You know, I think at some point in time you got to put guys out there. You know, we all like to cling to the known, the names, whatever it might be, and the opportunity to throw those guys out there and see how they do. I can tell you this, they're working really hard. I mean, they understand the situation, and I think they're making the most of it. They've been here for, really, to be honest with you, for almost months now. You know, they've been here from the beginning, working extremely hard every day.
Chuck Clark is another guy that has had his name said a lot, especially after the draft. What's to say about him being here? I know you got the question, guys not here, but someone like him showing up for a voluntary workout.
Yeah, I mean, it's Chuck. You know, it's Chuck. He didn't want to miss OTAs. You know, that was something that was important to him, and he came in here on Tuesday and ready to go and in great shape, and picked up right where he left off. Just walked in the building and he was Chuck Clark. You know, and running the defense. So it's not surprising at all.
I have a silly question. I think it's just for the rookies. I saw it during camp. What's the extra padding on the helmet?
Yeah, those are. I forget the name of them. Does anybody remember? It's a cap, guardian cap. It's called the guardian cap. See, you should have my back on that.
Absolutely.
The guardian cap. It's a concussion type of a protection. So obviously, it's to lessen the blow, especially for the linemen who have more of the multiple contacts in practice. It's required for the whole team in the first 2 weeks of training camp for all the front 7 guys. It's not required now, so they have their choice not to wear it. We pretty much put all the rookies in it, you know, as a matter of they're rookies, so we're requiring them to do it. But in training camp, you'll see all those guys in it for the first 2 weeks. Okay, great. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.